Chev is, well,
All of them.
pretty much. 0, 5, 80, 9, 11, 28, 12, 18, 70, 46, 55, 73, 83,
All right,
120.
I'll go 12.
You're
That's
going,
from
what
Chev.
was it, 12 Chev, are you?
Yep.
Yeah, that's free. KTF Sports.
Is that what it's called? It says BRB.
Yeah.
Huh? I might be BRB. I might be got it wrong on the number 12. Oh, yeah, on the card's got BRB, but if you have a look at the actual team name.
Team name. Oh, okay.
14.
Oh, good.
BRB. Be right back.
Be right back, that's right.
If I disappear off off one of the corners, I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right, guys. So we just there's a lot of new guys in here at the moment. So if they can, the lobby is on AMS2. So if you just go into the multiplayer and have a look, it should be there. ANZ CRL Brazilian Stock Car Series. You'll be clicking on that, and then please enter in the password Enduro with the capital E. It's all on the Discord for the entry, so if you need to know exact spelling, it'll be in the Brazilian Stock Car Series channel in Automobilista 2. Great to have Mateko Mobile back again. He raced with us late last year. I mean, not late, the last series with the Lancer Cup. I think he came in.
Yep.
There's a lot of buffering coming through from you, Cyrus.
Yeah, sorry, I've got the fan on. I'll be muted when we're on track.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, so that's what happened to the Mustang. Caught on fire.
So all the guys in the Discord at the moment, I think there's
no.
more people in Discord than is actually in the lobby. If you can start making your way through. I'm just double checking.
2 to come.
See, there's only one driver missing at the moment. And that'll be Gun because he got disconnected. So that's okay. I'm sure he'll be on his way back when he can.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they were doing the classic Daytona.
Cricket is Lucas Harvey. So, yeah, welcome to Lucas and also Brock Harvey. Father and son.
Howdy, howdy.
Welcome, guys.
Brock's an admin as well for an AMS2 league. I think he's come from AMS1, the original game, maybe, I think. But he's in our partner league channel as well, so AMS Oz. So you can see them. They race on Tuesday and Thursdays, I think it is. So
just Tuesday at the moment, mate.
Tuesday nights they run. So I ran with them a couple of times. Good. Got GT4s. I think they're doing. What are you doing now? Formula.
We did Formula Ford, and now we switched it to Group A, just because
Group A.
there wasn't many who was keen on the Formula Ford for some reason.
Yeah, so good one to if you want to do Tuesday nights there as well. So while we're all here, guys, I'll quickly go through a quick driver briefing. Obviously, with this race, it's a 60-minute race with a mandatory pit stop for 2 tyres. Pit lane speed limit is 55 kilometres an hour. So I'll start on qualifying, because this qualifying session is a little bit different. It's got a unique little thing that I'm doing onto it to have a little top 6 shootout, even though the times might not change. But basically, it's going to be a 15-minute qualifying session. So when we leave the pits, when it starts to qualify after our practice session, all the drivers can go out for the first 10 minutes. And when there's 5 minutes remaining, if you're still on a lap, you can still finish it, but you won't be part of the top 6 drivers. on the go out for the last 4.5 minutes. So I'll be taking the order with 5 minutes remaining. The top 6 drivers, as it stands with 5 minutes remaining, will be the top 6 that'll be on the track with 4.5 minutes remaining. So I'll announce those 6 drivers, and they will then get themselves organised, and they can leave. They have to leave pit lane. So if they're on the track at the time, they have to return back to pits, and then basically leave pit lane. They can be lined up ready to go, and when there's 4.5 minutes remaining on the clock, those 6 drivers can go out, and they'll be the only cars on track. Everyone else will be in the pits, and we'll see if those guys can better their times. Then once we go into the race, make sure that during this practice session that we got of 20 minutes that we look at our pit strategies, get them saved in your setup, and make sure that you've got a change of at least minimum 2 tyres, so either the front or the rears, or you may just want to select all 4. Always, where it says the tyre compound or the tyre type, try not to have automatic by weather. It shouldn't be a problem here because it will go to, should go to the hard tyres anyway, like the slicks. But if it's a changeable conditions, it may be that you want to be on the slicks. If there's a bit of rain or vice versa, you might want to be on your wets because it's not quite wet enough, but no, it's going to get wetter. And if you have it automatic by weather, they may just put slicks back on. So that's a good little tip, just to manually select the compound that you want. And then you can always change that on the fly if you ever have to in your car management. Make sure you've got that all set up. You will need fuel. Your car will not get through the race with just 1 tank of fuel. So keep that in mind. Your push to pass will actually use more fuel as well during the race. So whatever it tells you in the setup menu of how many laps you're going to do, it'll be, you're going to run out before that, because if you're using push to pass, it'll actually, you'll be using more. For the rolling start procedure, it's the game's manual rolling start, so it's very important everyone stays on track. On our formation lap, it's single file. Cars are all ghosted, so you don't have to make erratic moves to try and avoid people. Basically, it's hold your position where you are. If there's any problems, you need to call it out pretty quickly so we can try and slow the field down to get you back into position. Because if you can't get into position, they will penalise you. If it does penalise you, I will take that penalty away, but they may even force you a drive-through, which you're going to have to serve. So best thing to do is make sure you don't run off the track, because to try and catch up to the field if you've spun off, it can be pretty hard to do so, and the timer doesn't give you enough time generally in experience to get back. So take it easy on that formation lap, stay where you should be in position, and then basically we'll ask the pole sitter during that lap what side he wants to start on the race, if it'll be on the inside or the outside, like right or left. And then basically we'll call the odd numbers, which is obviously your pole number, will be on the side that he nominates, and all the even numbers will be on the other side. We'll all start forming up before we get to the big final corner. Once the light goes green, its racing is actually on, so the leader basically goes. But because the mid-pack can always seem to get faster on a rolling start, and they don't get penalised because the leader can only go as fast as 120, he can slow down. He can take it, to 80 kilometres if he wants through the final corner. We make it as a no overtaking to the cars in front of you until you cross the start-finish line. The only time that we allow that, it's just the same thing as any sort of motorsport with rolling starts. If the car in front is bogged down or some sort of problem and has missed the start, and with you backing it up, it's going to cause a chain of reaction. It's okay for you to pass that car, and every other car behind you can do the same thing as well. But if it's just because you think that you've got a better run and that car hasn't, you're just going to have to lift and roll with it and not overtake it. So there's a clear disadvantage with time that you can pass him. Full course yellow if it comes out in the game. I won't repeat these obviously every week, it's only because this is the first round. Full course yellow's in the game if it comes out. You follow the instructions on your screen. Basically, the leader gets onto the safety car, and then you follow that through. If you're not the leader and the safety car's there, normally you can keep going through, but just be wary, keep an eye on the screen. If you've gone past the safety car and it comes up that you must go behind the safety car, could be because the leader is pitted and you're effectively the next car even though you might not be second position. So the game has a little flaw there. Yeah, you'll have to line up behind the safety car, otherwise you'll get a penalty. And then on the restart, the leader has control of the start. There's no passing. Once the leader goes, the racing is on. You can overlap, but you can't pass the car in front of you until you cross the start-finish line. Same rules though as the rolling start. If the car's bogged right down, it's going to cause a problem. You can actually get out of the way and keep going and overtake him. So the leader can actually hold the grid after the green on a restart all the way to the start-finish line if he wants to. So just be mindful that green does not mean automatically go. It's up to the leader. So that's really about it, guys. If you've gone through all the instructions, you may have seen penalties. If we've got anything happens out on track, we're not a group that likes to really hand out penalties, go through too much stewarding. We respect everyone else to try and just self-manage it themselves and do the right thing. So if you think you may have been in the wrong, the best thing to do is just apologise in the voice channel. We hear it many a time. Sometimes you go, oh, sorry, you might have, tagged someone and whatever, and I'll give the position back, but the other guy behind might go, no, don't worry, keep going. You might be happy with it. So, just a quick little communication there, and find out if he wants you to give the position back. And if that's the case, just do that, and that will save any problems at the end of the race. All right, guys, if there's any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we will move on to the practice. So we're a little bit behind.
All I'll say is, guys, just try and get to the end of the race. Don't give up if it doesn't go your way at the start or in halfway through. There's always things happening throughout the race, and our motto here is just get to the end and collect the points for next week. Keeps the fields big.
Very good. Enjoy the push to pass, guys. I'm pretty sure it's enabled in qualifying. It's last year. I'm pretty sure that's what happened in the 2019 cars. Sorry about my lack of testing there. I haven't actually tested a qualifying session.
It reminds me, I should actually make sure I've still got a button bound.
I just found out they push to pass.
Yeah, so you can go into your settings once we load up his Michael, and you can actually map a button for it. So basically, it's not on demand. It doesn't happen straight away. I should say it's not instant. So after the first lap, you'll see on your display in your HUDs there'll be a blue bar. Even on the first lap, there'll be nothing there, just a blue bar. Once you go past the first lap, you'll see like a 15 number written in there. So that's how many pushes you've got. Once you push it, there's about a 5-second delay before that horsepower kicks in. So you've got to time it when you press it. You've got to press it before you want to use it, basically. And then you'll see it start to deplete. And that's when you've got the extra horsepower. You're going to burn a bit more fuel. That'll run right down. Once it's empty, it then will take pretty much where you've run it empty. It will probably be recharged by about that time on the circuit again the next lap. So... so you got 15 times to use it throughout the race.
Is that the boost?
Yeah, that's the boost. So it's actually a boost button. Yeah, so push to pass is boost, not DRS.
Cool. Thank you.
That's all right. Feel free if you've got any questions to use this practice session to ask. If you're unclear about something. Once we get into qualifying, we try and keep the chatter to pretty much a minimum.
Oh, I've chosen the wrong car.
No, you haven't.
I've got no setups.
You haven't done it before, have you?
I've just been doing one all day, all this morning. I'll just have to.
You might have been in the Toyota, were you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm in the wrong car.
Oh,
Anyway,
well,
we'll work it out. Oh, can I quit out?
Yeah, and the Toyota that you want, there's only 2 spares. I'm just getting it. They're the 2 team cars in the Toyota. It's number 21 or number 30. It's the yellow and blue one.
Okay. I forgot to take note of that. Yeah, I'll be right back. transfer this car either.
Might have had a different version of the stock car, mate. Might not have been the 2020.
Oh well, here we go.
Remember, guys, damage is on for this race as well, or for all our series. So you might need some bit strategy for damage repair. Good idea.
I gotta fix something on my wheel.
Okay. I also suggest some guys doing some practice pit entries because the pit limiter is the pit speed limit is 55 kilometres an hour, and on the back straight there you need a time when you're going to hit the brakes so you avoid a time penalty for a speeding penalty.
Is the boost working in this session?
No, it's not.
Okay, that explains it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it does allow it in qualifying, I think. Are the tyres better, Kuku, or is it about the same?
It was about the same, but I think it was something I was doing on my setup. So I've changed it back the opposite way, and it's more acceptable. Just got to get used to it now. Just scrubbing the rears too much.
Good for qualifying.
No, it's just something I did with my setup that was didn't make a huge difference to the way it handles, but it was killing the tyres.
Yeah, got ya.
Definitely not if I'm going to be doing that.
All right, well done, everyone. That first practice session out of the way. Very good times by everyone across the field. It looks like there's going to be battles, at least groups of 3 for many, based on those times. So that'll be interesting for the race. So when we move to qualifying, guys, everyone is allowed out on track. It's a 15-minute session. As I said, for the first 10 minutes, with everyone's out on track. 5 minutes remaining. I will mention that anyone on their last lap can finish, but other than that, the top 6 drivers will need to be back at the pits and ready to leave with 4.5 minutes remaining out of pit lane, so they can actually move out of their pit bay. They can be just at the front there, and then once 4.5 minutes is counted down, they can leave and then try and see if they can better their times with just their own car, just the 6 cars out on track. Best of luck, everyone. Remember, pit lane limiters on, please, when you leave. Remember, guys, no overtaking during qualifying, unless you've the car in front has gone off or is their time's not valid. It's nice if you notice that you're in front of a car and your time's not valid, just to pull over to let the other car through. Unless it's near the end of the lap and you thinking that you're not going to impede them, that's fine, because if you are going to get on a lap and you think they're going to be faster than them, by all means, stay in front. But if you think you might be slower than them, even on your fast lap, just a bit of courtesy and just let them through before you start your lap. Just to confirm, it looks like the push to pass isn't activated for qualifying either.
Can confirm no.
Sorry, Lucas.
He'll live.
Alright guys, so the following 6 can get themselves ready to do the top 6. So it's Cuckoo, Magic Mass, Gun, Brock Harvey, Night Havoc and Cirrus. So you've got another 15 seconds before leaving pit lane. All other cars, you can keep finishing your lap, but return once you're finished. So those cars can leave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can now leave Cuckoo, Magic, Gun, Brock, Harvey, Night Havoc and Cirrus should be the only ones out on track. The others can be finishing if they were, but it looks like everyone's back in the box other than Vizerin, but he can finish his lap and then return back to the pits. Everyone else stay, please.
Ah, forgot to turn the speed limiter on.
Oh, bugger.
Shit happens.
You can do as many laps that you can get in, so if you can creep one extra lap in, go for it. Everyone else that's in the pit box, use this time just to have a quick break. Also set up, get your strategy set up as well. Set up, saved, everything like that. There you go. Well done, Knight. Having made a spot. Alright guys, I can't change the auto advance, guys, so sorry for the guys that just did their qualifying at the end of the top 6, but if you need to have a quick break, you've got very minimal time. We do have a 2-minute ready up screen after this, so just if you are leaving your rig, make sure your mouse or nothing's near a exit button. Well done to Cuckoo. Yes, thank you, Lucas. That's a very impressive time.
Cheers. Well done, mate. I was surprised a couple of years went quicker. I couldn't.
I think Magic got a little bit quicker too, I think. That
Oh,
last lap.
Light was close.
Giant lock up into the last corner ruined me.
Alright guys, make sure that this 2 minutes you use wisely, guys, so you don't have to ready up straight away. Just make sure you go to your setup. Even though it's showing that you may have the correct one, it's worthwhile just loading it up again. While you're there, go down to pit strategy. Make sure your strategy, if you've already saved one, is highlighted. It's got the grey highlight around it with a tick. That means that it'll be ready to go for you. If you're doing your strategy now, once you've saved it, because you've got to make sure you save it, you will then have to select it because it'll still be on the default setup, I think, highlighted. So just make sure that you select it, and then you can just back out and make sure once you get to the menu where you see all the car lists that you don't keep pressing the same back button. Hopefully in the new user interface they don't have the back button hovering over the exit sign, so people that get too click trigger happy keep clicking it and then accidentally exit. Once you've done that, guys, you can ready up. As I said, we have got this formation lap, so very important that we all try and stay in formation. You are ghosted through cars, so you don't have to do rash, stops to try and avoid cars, but try and just make sure you maintain that position, come back to where you should be. Try not to run off the track by spinning when you're warming up the tyres, guys, because you will struggle to try and get back to the pack, and it may give you that countdown and a penalty. But we'll do our best, guys. Once we get moving, I'll ask where the pole driver wants to be, but we've got 15 seconds, guys, to ready up. You need to ready up. There's
Like
10
everyone, I'm gonna
seconds.
be muted. 10 seconds. Ready up, people.
Magic and
Look at,
Lucas ready
Lucas.
up. Magic. Oh,
Ooh.
Okay, guys, sing out if anyone's having issues with any, not being on the grid properly or anything happening. We're all rolling in formation now. Okay, so it looks like we're all good, guys. So just try and stay on the circuit, like I said, and I'll ask Cuckoo, who's got pole position, which side that he would like to be on.
Probably the right, I suppose.
Okay, so that basically means all the odd numbers will be lining up on the inside, which is the right-hand side, and all the even numbers will be on the left-hand side. So have a look where it says maintaining your position. That'll let you know if you're even or odd. So the odds will be on the right, evens on the left.
If you're carrying lots of fuel, just double check your brake bias, guys, as well.
Yeah, nice pointers, thank you. So on the rolling start, guys, obviously once we line up 2 by 2 and we're waiting for that green light, we try and stay within 3 cars if we can, roughly, if it's possible. Sometimes it's not because of the final corner, but we'll do our best. And once it's green, it is go, but basically you can't overtake the car in front of you. You need to try and hold station until you've got the start-finish line. As I said, the reason why we have that rule is because the people in the mid-pack normally do have an advantage on rolling starts, and they get a lot better roll-up, and they can usually gain quite a few positions before the first corner because of that.
just warm them up.
Okay, All the odds on the right, please. Evens on the left.
Good luck. Have fun, everyone.
Knuckle. Sorry, Magic.
Oh, shivers.
Ha! Wrong button. Take the inside.
Okay, full course yellow, guys. Should have popped up, so just follow the rules. You know, You got to follow. I believe pit lane is open, so anyone that wants to pit can. The safety car hasn't picked up the leader, so everyone can still keep going around till they pick up the safety car.
Yeah, it was parked in the middle of the straight, but sideways.
Do you have a speed limit at the moment, Cuckoo, or can you keep going?
No, just keep going, but don't
Okay.
overtake.
Yeah, there is a bug. If you pit, there could be a problem, but I'll leave it up to you if you pit at this stage. But I don't think you'll get your fuel in if you pit now. Enough fuel to get home.
Well, that didn't work out too well, did it?
Not what we want to hear, Gunnar. Are you alright?
Oh, it's sped on the way into the pits.
Oh, people coming into the pits, eh? It will come up to say when the racing resumes on the lap, the next lap usually. So I'm assuming it might be the next one if it doesn't come up shortly. But if it does come up for this lap, guys, just a quick one. Make sure there is no overtake until the start-finish line. The leader does have the control of the race up to the start-finish line. But I believe we're still doing another lap here, guys, so don't worry about that at this stage. Okay, so I don't know if you've just seen, I've just seen a racing resume at the end of this lap, just to confirm those guys catching up to the safety car. So again, who's got the lead of the race? Sorry, I thought it was Cuckoo. Sorry, I haven't got the full-on leaderboard.
Havoc.
Havoc, okay. So Night Havoc has the control of the restart. As I said, it's up to him when he decides to go. He can take it all the way to the start-finish line, or he can come out as soon as it allows us to go. Wherever you may wish, but again, there's overlappings allowed, but no overtaking until you physically cross the start-finish line from the car in front, unless you backing up will cause a major incident, like we've seen in the V8 supercars where someone misses the gear or something like that and bogs down. I think it was Hidden Valley, if anyone can remember.
Is it single file?
Single file.
Thanks. mate.
Overlapping is allowed if you need to, but
guys.
just be wary, guys. It's up to Night Havoc.
Like it's green, guys.
Sorry? I didn't think I hit you.
Oh, sorry, Gunner.
Long race, guys. Hang in there.
Yeah.
I got a safety car there. I think you've got to remain stationary for a while, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, not necessarily, but yeah.
Would he take the inside? I'm saving fuel, mate.
That might be a gun.
fast, but
us out. Do I give that position back?
Thank you.
On you inside, Major. Reflect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ha ha ha.